there's a lot of stuff happening in the world of Hollywood and video games right now. And if you ask me, it's time that we address the big fucking issue that is video game to movie, video game to show adaptations. Shit is just, it's fucking stupid. They've gone too far, right? The last few years have been riddled with absolute filth that has disgraced everything that I hold dear. I cannot stand for it anymore. Got a few things to talk about. So yeah, I got some trailers pulled up of different video game to TV adaptations. And we're gonna talk about what I don't like, what I do like, and how the fuck they can fix the problem, other than just leaving it alone and making original movie ideas. Maybe that'd be cool. Obviously, very recently, there was a trailer released for the Minecraft movie, which we had heard about for a while now. And they finally released a trailer. So we're going to watch the trailer. It's probably going to be god awful. And yeah, this is it.
Right this way!
What the hell?
Pause. Okay. First of all, right? First of all, we have just an excellent cast of essentially what looks like people that, just took it because it was the first contract that popped up on their desk, right? We have unrecognizable kid number 1, unrecognizable woman, right? Never seen her before, so that's already 2 nobodies, which, that's fine. This could be their big come up, their big movie that, really springs them forward into the world. We also have woman who I have not seen since Orange is the New Black, right? Wearing God knows what the fuck that is. And then last, but certainly least, we have Jason Momoa wearing a David Bowie looking wig, a shitty fake leather jacket, and I think that's like a surfer wife beater tank top that he's wearing underneath it. So, that was kind of like very interesting choice on people, and I just can't believe that they got Jason Momoa to wear this. And also, holy fuck, that sheep is just terrifying.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Alright, whatever you say, man. If you say you're Steve, then you can be Steve. You can be Steve.
Right this way!
Alright, lots to unpack there. A lot of stuff that's, wrong with this, right? So, first off, down in the bottom of the final release date, we see Mojang Studios, and then we also see 3 other studios that aren't Mojang. Means those are 3 studios that have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But the big problem here, for me, right, is Not only is it a very shitty looking cast, I mean, what the fuck are they wearing? It's ridiculous. What? Like, dude, he's got tassels on his sleeve and he's wearing fingerless biker gloves and ripped skinny jeans. That's crazy. And she's just wearing like the ugliest jumpsuit. And she's like, oh, purple and orange, you know what'll do? You know what'll nail that? Green belt. We also have the extremely high definition world, right? What the hell is all of this, right? It almost looks AI generated. Have they not done their research? There is like 15 years worth of animations on YouTube that they could have been like, you know what? This is what we should be doing for this movie. And last but not least, you know, my biggest issue is Jack Black, right? He just needs to fucking chill, right? He's pulling Nicolas Cage and, you know, hopping on the first contract that is on his table every time. Every time, right? Let's see. Here's a picture of Steve. Oh, that's a good Steve. That's a good Steve right there. And then here's a picture of Jack Black, right? Who he doesn't look like. Maybe a hint. Oh, that's crazy. It's not hard, you know? Like, just, if you're gonna offer the contract to people who make sense, right? Not just fucking big name Jack Black. It's gonna flop. I already know it. Let's look through some of these. This is proof of just because you can doesn't mean you should. I'm currently writing an emotional letter of apology to Minecraft Story Mode. Forgive me. I can't believe I might have to apologize to Minecraft Story Mode. I'm just gonna say it. This looks like a parody trailer that some YouTuber would make to show what a stupid idea a Minecraft movie is. Not a movie made by a professional studio like Warner Brothers. So what everyone expected was Jack Black as Steve surviving in Minecraft. Instead, we got Jumanji in Minecraft. Everyone is pissed about this, dude. Nobody thinks it's gonna be good. And the fact that they have to apologize to, or they feel that they have to apologize to Minecraft Story Mode is insane. I thought Minecraft Story Mode was kind of cool. And if they made a movie the same kind of style and direction that they took Minecraft Story Mode, maybe the movie will do well. I think that this is going to be absolutely god-awful, just like it's another case of Hollywood trying to reach out to an audience that they don't understand, and all it's going to do is push them further away. So let's watch this trailer and then we'll talk about it afterward.
Uh-oh. God, I hate this planet. Would you look at that?
Pause. Okay. Pause, dude. This movie had a very good budget. It had the capabilities of being good. They had the money to make it good, right? But when you leave in something as big as a crew member helping them open the fake hatch, like the amount of CGI in this movie, and you can't edit that out, that's unexcusable, dog. Let's also just, you know, take a moment to look at this initial cast of characters, right? We have Krieg, who is a DLC character from Borderlands 2. We have Jamie Lee Curtis, who looks like she's Tannis, right? Kevin Hart, playing as Roland. Kate Blanchett as Lilith. I don't even know who the fuck this is, playing Tiny Tina. Vault Hunters from the first game, Vault Hunters from the second game, you know, an aged up Tiny Tina from the third game. Tannis as she'll look in 90 years. It's insane.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of... Well, destiny awaits.
And there he is. Listen, I don't know if you could guess. Jack Black is Claptrap.
Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal
no
explosions.
I said no explosions.
Step aside, bitches!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What are you doing? I needed a gun. So you asked for it. There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh.
Kill them all. What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
Alright. Lots to unpack there, right? First of all, we have Lilith, our main character, right? In the games, Lilith is portrayed as this badass, you know, edgy teenager in her early 20s. She's very laid back, very chill, you know, not very serious unless she has to be. And who do we choose but Kate Blanchett, a 55-year-old woman who is going to take this in the complete opposite direction. Is going to make, you know, Lilith this absolute raging bitch who doesn't get along with anyone. We're going to have, you know, enemies from Borderlands 3. You saw Mouthpiece. That was Mouthpiece. That wasn't until Borderlands 3. Of course, they're going to choose Kevin Hart, the most unserious comedy actor, right? Never serious. He's always, you know, the comedic relief. He's 5'2", and we're going to choose him to play the tallest Vault Hunter, the most serious Vault Hunter, and then we're going to take the one character that he's probably closest to, any team, and we're going to make them argue and not get along at all. Dude, like it's as if they looked at the game and was like, you see what they did? Fuck that. It had the capabilities of being so good. The CGI looked great. They did a good job designing the vehicles, designing, you know, the wildlife and the terrain. It all looked great. The explosions, combat, it all looks really cool. It looks good. But the casting is god awful. Acting fucking terrible. The costume design, everything you do with the people in this movie just screams porn parody. All of the bandits look like their masks are made of paper mache. Tiny Tina looks like she found her fucking costume in the scrap pile of a Joann's Fabrics. It's insane. Fucking crazy. And then, of course, you know, Jack Black as Claptrap. He doesn't sound anything like Claptrap. You know, I think one of the biggest problems that we see is, you know, their understanding of a character. You know, especially with these characters where something is already so concrete, such as their voice, and then they cast someone in it that has no idea how the fuck their voice should sound. Once again, let's look at these comment sections. Borderlands trailer. You know a trailer is bad when you love every single actor in it. All you can think is not a single one of these people are correctly cast. Casting Kevin Hart for the role of Roland is like casting Danny DeVito for the role of Iron Man. Now, just because characters, cast, voice acting is all god awful and terrible in every single one of these, it doesn't mean that we can lose complete hope for video game adaptations into TV in general. There are several examples of what they've done correctly and, you know, took this idea from a video game and successfully turned it into a concept of a TV show that did really well. One of which, of course, being Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Cyberpunk Edgerunners takes place in Night City approximately 1 year before the events of the video game, making it completely canon to the universe, which is always a plus. They did an extremely good job capturing the essence, the environment, the atmosphere, the people, and the relationships that you would see in the video game. Most of the shots that are in Cyberpunk Edgerunners are places you can actually go and visit in the game. You can go to the tunnel where Lucy kicked David out of the ambulance. You can go to the final showdown location between Smasher, Rebecca, and David. And so what that does is not only does it create more of a connection between the video game and the shows, therefore making fans of the video game feel as if, you know, they're truly experiencing another form of their favorite mediums, but it also does a really good job bridging the gap between those who understand the video game and those who don't. People who watched the Cyberpunk Edgerunner show definitely understand the same kind of aspect of Night City as you would get from the video game. They understand the hardships of the mercenary life. They get what it means to go all the way to the edge. And most importantly, one of the biggest morals that Cyberpunk teaches you is that the city will always win. And just like the video game, the show does an absolutely fantastic job at capturing it. And that, I believe, is why people have said so many great things about the show. Why this is so cool to me, because I, like many others, have seen the cityscape. I've sat in the city square, stared up at those giant glowing things. We know that gangs, weapons, and BioWare used, because we've done it too. And now to be fleshed out in a gruesome anime, simply awesome. The game is the perfect setup for a slew of animation. Cannot wait. I'm so glad Pondsmith is getting his game really shaped my world. Loved the game story. Hope there's as much heart in it here as there was in it. The character sold me throughout the entire campaign. Not only is it Trigger, but it's directed by Hiroyuki himself. This is going to be... Another absolutely fantastic example would be the Netflix series Arcane. Arcane is based off of League of Legends, a game made by Riot Studios. Now, I think the reason that Arcane did very well is, unlike Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Arcane captures the essence of League of Legends in a medium that you don't get to see in the video game. Arcane tells the story of the origins of a handful of the characters from the video. And so, unlike Cyberpunk Edgerunners, where, you know, it connects the environment of the video game to the TV show, Arcane does a really good job connecting the characters of the TV show to the video. And I think that's why they did really well. You know, people who are fans of League of Legends are getting very excited at this new perspective of some of their favorite characters. But at the same time, you know, kind of like Cyberpunk Edgerunners, you don't need prior knowledge of the video game universe to be able to enjoy Arcane to its fullest. Another great thing that Arcane and Riot does in general is their animation style. It was a very unique animation of 2D but not quite 2D and still 3D. You know, the colors, the pinks, the blues, saturation, the style of Piltover versus the style of Zon, it was all very unique, and it's an animation style that we haven't quite seen in television before. and it's something that Riot does very well. Just the same as, you know, some of their character trailers using the same kind of styles. It really showed that Riot was part of the production process the entire time. And I think that's a large reason why some of these shows do very well, is because with Cyberpunk, Edgerunners, with Arcane, you know, the developing studio behind the original title is part of the creative process behind the TV show. And that kind of helps them, you know, maintain this aspect of accuracy to what they want to be portrayed through their universe. And it's just absolutely amazing. So it's not like every adaptation is destined to fail. It's when you have people create these adaptations that have no understanding of what these video games are and what the purpose of their portrayals are. That's where the disconnect is. So, I mean, Hollywood, you just gotta figure your shit out, man. You gotta start reaching out to video game studios and letting them pretty much lead the process. And you just fund and direct. Let everyone else take care of casting and plot and all of this. You just make it look good. Because with Borderlands, it looked good, but it was absolute trash. You know? So, I mean, it's really not that hard. But yeah, I mean, that's some of the stuff that pops out to me with video game adaptations. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. I've been very, very upset about the recent adaptation scene. And, you know, it looks absolutely god-awful. But, you know, at the same time, I know that we have the capabilities of making it better. Even if it's, you know, bullying these studios into fixing it. As we did with Sonic the Hedgehog. But, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you not agree? If you don't agree, make sure to tell me you don't agree so that I can delete your comment and censor your opinion. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. Make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.